Health and physical education programs are most effective when they are delivered in healthy schools and when student learning is supported by staff, families, and communities. In this segment, you will have a chance to think deeply about the importance of school, family, and community support as you implement the updated curriculum. We will explore this principle and hear from educators who will share how this comes to life in their classrooms, gyms, and outdoors, with family and in the community.
I think it starts early in the year. It's modeling. It's a safe and healthy school community. It's teachers modeling the lifestyle choices and the health literacy pieces.
If the kids see the teachers walking down the hall with an apple in their hand or sitting down at a table to eat with them, there's more buy-in and there's more belief. It's not me saying to you, it's us doing it together.
In teaching, modeling is so powerful no matter what you're teaching. So if it's math, modeling how to do something. If it's language, modeling how to write something. If it's active living, modeling being active. So modeling that, moving around and enjoying it and having fun.
If I can show them that, continuing to live a healthy, active life outside the classroom and share that not only with my students, but with I guess, the world through social media, it's important for them to see how we can continue that. They really connect to that and understand that, wow, he really is invested, he's interested in what he teaches because he lives this way as well.
Whenever we run whole school events that promote healthy, active living, we also do that with our staff. We have our annual staff pedometer challenge. Each staff has a pedometer and we're trying to promote staff to walk, to be positive role models. Most important, they see what they did to get those steps in. So some teachers wrote that they were gardening, they were walking their dog, they were playing baseball, and I think it's really motivating for our students and our school community to see that our teachers are also practicing the healthy, active lifestyle.
Students also see examples of healthy, active living when the school works with community partners as allies in order to motivate students to achieve their full potential.
Through my experience in Northern Ontario, I've seen the impact it can have when elders or community members get involved.
As a school, we call ourselves a community, but we're part of a local community, a global community, and it's so important to bring that into our school, whether it's we do a career fair or bringing past alumni in.
As a school, we really try and bring community people into the building as well, so that kids, again, are getting the message, not just from us as teachers, but from parents and from community service providers. So that might mean having, for example, high ropes courses come into the gym, or parents come in for family fun nights, and really trying to establish a community atmosphere where kids understand that it's not just a school message, it's a life message.
Before moving on, let's take a moment to pause and ponder. What are some ways you could work together with community members to promote healthy, active living for students? Let's look at some examples.
So at our school and in my classroom in particular, we allowed for cultural and traditional activities to be held. So for example, one time in my classroom, we were learning about ways to relieve stress and how to recognize mental health challenges. And I invited an elder from the community to come into our class and talk about the medicine wheel.
So we have a school committee that involves teachers, students, myself, the local health unit dietitian. It's all around healthy eating, promoting, educating, giving kids an opportunity to eat healthy that wouldn't normally be able to do that.
Encouraging conversations about healthy, active living at home helps students extend their learning and shows their commitment to lead healthy, active, and productive lives.
I think to ensure that there is a healthy line of communication, an open line of communication with not only the students but also their families, it really stems from proactive communication. So students to communicate with their parents about what is going on in the classroom, but also communication from myself or from the school home, so that they understand what it is that we are going to be talking about, especially that the information we're presenting them isn't just about the particular topic, but it is touching on more life skills.
Before moving on, let's take a moment to pause and ponder. What could you do to facilitate open and two-way communication with parents and guardians? Let's take a look at an example that had deep personal relevance for students, embraced the school's diversity, and presented an opportunity for co-learning.
Opening the conversation at home is so important. Their project was to understand or come back to our class and teach a game that their parents enjoyed as a child. Having a population that's diverse like ours, we have so many different cultural backgrounds, it was really exciting. And then they have a sense of that value of, I'm teaching my classroom, I'm teaching my teacher a game that he didn't know about. And I learned it from my parents, and now it's like a bit of a tradition that's going on.
It's also important that students can see concepts like mental health and well-being reflected in cross-curricular subject areas to reinforce learning about healthy, active living.
Big piece of new curriculum is mental health. So if you're doing in grade 9 English, you're reading articles in a newspaper or articles in a magazine. Can we choose articles that deal with mental health so it's talked about in that classroom? Can I relate it to the English class? So it's not just coming to the kids from health. Whether it's mental health or healthy eating or sexuality, it's not coming from one angle. And again, then reinforce it.
It just makes it that big picture, that real world, scenario of how phys ed works and health and physical activity. It's everywhere. It doesn't matter what you speak, what you do at home, or what you believe in. We all can play.
When students see the concepts they're learning in health and physical education reflected and reinforced throughout healthy school policies and programs, students are more likely to adopt healthy active living practices and maintain them throughout their lives. For additional support regarding the health and physical education curriculum, visit teachingtools.ofia.net.